So I came across a post from Mr. Jimo Noah here on Facebook, and this is what he said in his post. Listen. He said, "Now I'm beginning to see why some men shout online that marriage is an achievement, and why many women keep responding that it is not. Since I started this campaign and began paying closer attention to how some men talk about marriage, I now understand why women are pushing back so hard and aggressively and refusing to allow men control the narrative. The more I listen, the more I realize what some men call marriage. Many women experience it as sacrifice, service, and endless labor with very little appreciation in return. Think about it. A small bride price is paid once, but in return, men expect a lifetime supply of unpaid labor. They expect a cook, cleaner, nanny, nurse, therapist, personal assistant, prayer warrior, childbearer, emotional shock absorber, and full-time domestic manager, all rolled into one human being, a woman. Then society turns around and calls the man the price because he is the husband. Marriage should not be a system where one person endlessly serves while the other endlessly benefits. It should be a partnership where both people contribute, support, sacrifice, and grow together. The moment one person is expected to carry all the labor while the other enjoys all the privileges, that is no longer partnership, that is exploitation, wearing a wedding ring." So he said, if I were a woman and found myself in that kind of situation, I would never call it an achievement. I would call it what it is, a lifetime of unpaid labor. To be sincere, marriage is not an achievement, I beg. So what I just read now came from a man, all right? This is what I have to say. Building a happy and healthy marriage can be called an accomplishment. Why? Because it involves an ongoing effort and mutual commitment, all right? As long as you have emotional safety as a woman in that marriage, you can call it an achievement. That is why no woman should feel pressured to view marriage as the ultimate source or the ultimate measure of her worth or success. The value of marriage varies from person to person, culture to culture, and relationship to relationship. What matters most is whether the life she is building aligns with her own values. So the life you are building in marriage, does it align with your own values? That is when you call it an accomplishment, all right? Like, share, and follow for more.